Alright, hopefully there's not too much of a glare here, sorry for that, but I wanted to get a video out today. I got some mail, as usually a holiday on Monday leads to more mail on Tuesday, so this is great. So let's get some stuff shown here, and I have some other stuff. Maybe if I have time I'll show. I got two letters here. One of them was very poorly sealed back together, but I guess they wanted to put something larger in there. I don't know. But there's my original letter there. We'll see what this one is first here. It is from Phoenix, Arizona. Really beat up there, but that's okay. That's, I think, a relatively recent send out. And so they just stuck the envelope to my... I've never seen that in my lifetime before. The first time for everything, but they must have gave me... I don't know what they've given me here. I don't know what they did here. I have absolutely no earthly idea what they did. Okay. Let's see. I'm trying to figure this out here. Okay, Jack Heidemann. I had a card and I didn't know. I mean, I guess I must have had this for a while. I don't know exactly where or how I got that card there, but there's that one there. And I gave him this card. I believe I gave that for him to keep. And I gave him my original letter. He gave me back my original letter and all that stuff there. And he says, "Your beautiful Oregon something gardens," or I don't know, Coast Gardens or something like that. Jack Heidemann. So he didn't read my letter. I wanted him to keep this, but anyway, maybe we'll just cut that out, and I don't know what I'm going to do with that. But anyway, nice for him to give that back to me. The card came back. It was just very unusual to do that. But you know, I use a regular size business type envelope, and I use the small ones which most other people use. So I don't know what happened there, but you know, he doesn't need to give me back my stuff, but I guess he wanted my card to come back in good shape. You know, people get old and do weird things, so that's no complaints there. Next one here, if it wants to open, one of my famous repurposed envelopes here. Okay, it looks like he has basically saved my postcard. So people have been people don't want stuff, I guess. So this Oregon postcard is now null and void, and that is just yuck. So we'll get rid of that one. And this is none other than Johnny Miller. I did not know he signed. So Johnny Miller has signed this one and this one. You can see a little shakiness in the J there, but Johnny Miller, a longtime TV analyst or whatever you want to call it, golf, announcer. And so there's the 81 or 82. Don't remember which one, but there's the old Johnny Miller. And then this one here is card number... I'm looking at backwards here. 999 out of 1973 or something like that. 1973. So this is card number. Yeah, it's card number 993 out of 1973. So it's actually a numbered card there. Sorry for the light there. And then there's a numbering right there. I got this many, many years ago when these were like 50 cents a dollar sort of thing there. Again, there's just a weird light that I can't get rid of over here. I guess I could do that. Johnny Miller came from I don't know where. I'm not even 100% sure it's been postmarked. Down here it's been, but I can't even tell from over here. Then I got an eBay purchase, and those are the only two things. There's a bill that got mixed into here. We'll try to open this as quick as possible because, oh my gosh, this is just impossible to open. Oh my gosh. And I had got one of these a week or two ago from this particular vendor here. 2 packets here. Hopefully they're in good condition, everything so far and so forth. So we'll show you what I have here. We have some really fun stuff here. Some of these are for autograph purposes. Some of these I think I just bought. Now hopefully I got the right cards here. One of them does not look like... Oh yeah, it is. Never mind then. Well, we'll do the best I can with that light there. I don't have anything I can block it with. Maybe I'll try to block it with this. Let's see if I can get this light to block here. Let's try that. Okay, that's a tad better here. So I bought some more minor league cards here, and I'll try to... Oh my gosh, this is really glued on here. There we go. Oh, I see there's some tape on there or something. I'll show you some of the ones I got the previous week, because I never got around to showing those, and these are not all of them. But one of the pages here, if I get to it right here, This is one of the pages here. This has Steve Dunn on the buzz. This one has Joe Hayward doing some sort of crazy leap in the sky there. Again, the light is just terrible. There's the owner of the Tennessee Smokies with a violin. There is Boog Powell, or I guess maybe Boog Powell Jr., I don't know. Then there's a Hall of Fame from the Red Wings. Then there's the 66ers. Then there's Hayden Comley. Whatever his, he was some sort of like miracle child or something like that. He's still alive. And then there's Kelly Boyce for the Hillsboro Hops. And then there is also Russ Dragon for the Hillsboro Hops. Again, you're probably seeing a lot of crazy glare on those. But again, I cannot get rid of this light system here, and this is the time I have to record this. I'm going to get this card in order with the other one here. If I can find it here. When you know it's in the other packet here. That's in the other packet, hopefully, if I have it here. If I can get to it here. Okay, so this is Dave Vonderhaar. And there is Dave Vonderhaar right here. There is Dave Vonderhaar right there. And he is on the Palm Beach Cardinals, I think number 18. He's the Palm Beach, he's the clubhouse manager. Okay, well, I didn't know who he was, but I guess he's the clubhouse manager. And why did I get this one here? Why did I get the Palm Beach club manager? Well, the thing is that he's holding his previous trading card and this one here. So he's holding this trading card in here. Maybe not this exact one that he owned, but I just think it's funny, or that he was holding. But I got this card showing off this one here, so I think that's pretty funny there. So that's kind of a fun little one there. Again, it's kind of washed out by the light here. Then we have, this is Brandon McSorley for the Nashua Silver Knights, I think. And he has got some sort of crown baseball cap on. He's the only one in that set that had that, so I figured I'd grab that one there. This is like a 4-leaf style video. Lehigh Valley Iron Pigs, and this is McKenna Barons, and she is some sort of assistant athletic trainer, so she's not the athletic trainer but the assistant one there. So there's that one there. Again, I'm weird. It's getting some sort of, you can see that line there. I don't ever have this. I don't know what is going on here. Then we have Ben Petrick on the Hops, the Hillsboro Hops. I don't know if he signs TTM, but Hillsboro Hops 2014 Ben Petrick, so there's that one there. I sort of know who he is. This is Bob Schiavone, season ticket holder for the Fisher Cats. Basically, he figured out how to use the entire card there. Try not to be rude or anything, but he physically used the entire card there. That's crazy. Filled up the entire card. Then we have, oops. Thought something fell, but it didn't. This is a guy having a bad day, and this is Chris Pettit. I think I've heard of him. A-Travs, or Arkansas Travelers, and they took a picture of him with a bum foot, and he has a very, very unhappy look on his face. Maybe I'll try to do some pictures of these the Arkansas Travelers, and I don't. So that is just so weird. He's got the crutches there, so he's not having a great day and doesn't want to be photographed with his bum foot there. So that's a funny one there. Then we have Rance Mulliniks. I think he's a good signer here. Looks like my neighbor actually down the street here. Rance Mulliniks, hitting coach. So there's that one. Rance Mulliniks, hitting coach. That's cool. I always like to get the former. Here's Bo McLaughlin. That's an oldie, and I think that might also be TTM if I'm not mistaken. There, that Bo McLaughlin. Very, very cool to have those vintage early 1980s cards there on the Braves. Then we have a very, very creepy card here, and this is his last card here, and I had to have it. I say had to. You know, people are still needing Wander Francos and stuff for their list. This is the year that this guy got arrested and went to jail or something. And this is 2008 Brandon. I think it's 2008 Brandon Puffer. So no more baseball for Mr. Puffer there. He's, I think, essentially exactly my age. Yeah, he was born the same year I was. Brandon Puffer. That's creepy. There was a kid that was had some sort of leukemia or some kind of, I don't remember what he had, but I didn't want that card. It was a sad, sad card. There's Rick Shue, or Rick Skoo. There's that one there on the Portland Beavers. I know Chris Cards is probably nerding out on this. He's like, oh, King Henry and Jay. I don't know. Is that Jay Pylon? Oh no, that's King Henry. I don't know what is that on the Cyclone, Brooklyn Cyclones. Regal and Rowdy. Kind of reminds me of, Jerry the King Lawler right there. That thing is pretty funny card there. So I don't know what year that is from the Cyclones. And then we have Gus Schlosser. I don't know why I grabbed Gus Schlosser, but he just looked like a very tall guy. He's 6 something. I don't know how tall he is, but just the way he has pants on, it just looks like he just needs longer pants there. I have no idea. Gus Schlosser on the, oh my gosh, right-handed pitcher for the Appalachian League, the Danville Braves. And then we got a little more stack here. We've got some more here. We have Fred Brining, I believe. Is that Fred Brining? Yes, Fred Brining on the Columbus Clippers 1978. So that is very cool. Columbus Clippers TCMA card 1978. Sorry for, again, the lighting keeps moving on me. I have to move the cards over. Then we have Jeff Schwartz, pitcher, and he's got a Budweiser advertisement behind him. So there's a Budweiser right, I don't know, again, you wouldn't all be able to see these. And the stupid blinds, there's like holes in the blinds that are just going all over the place. So there's Jeff Schwartz with the, and this is the 1989 Hagerstown Suns. Then we have Lauren Poole, who is the dietitian. Lauren Poole, dietitian. So there's that one for the 2019 Fisher Cats. There's a dietitian. Then we have Lindsay PYC or Lindsay Pick, PYC athletic trainer for the Rancho Cucamonga Quakes. So there's Lindsay. This is Lindsay PYC. So that's what it says there. Unless that doesn't have her last name there. Yeah, the athletic trainer. And then we have, not Ric Flair, but we have Nick Flair. We have Nick Flair for the Orem Owls. So that's funny card there, Nick Flair. Again, I got some of the, there's Ben Petrick, and I believe I got him too. So I think I think I got that for TTM purposes right there. So there's that one, Ben Petrick. On the oh my gosh. It's a long time ago. It's from the 90s. Probably 1998 or something. 1999 Southern League top prospect. So that's 1999. That's a while ago. Then we have Sharice Burkowski for the Greenville Drive. And I'm not exactly, she's the head of athletic trainer, so Sharice Burkowski. That's another one that you've never probably seen before, Sharice Burkowski. Then we have Rick Skoo. For a Rick Shue for the Rochester Red Wings. Darn light there again. Then we have Bill Scherer. I just wanted this one on the Rochester Red Wings. Another Red Wings card there. So I had, those are some of the first minor league cards I ever got. This black design there. I think those are cool. Then we have 2 more here. We have Brian Givens. And we got a huge Budweiser in the background. Budweiser takes up almost the whole card there. I think that's really cool. Brian Givens. Some of these cards that were never messed with or altered have 0 value. And then last but not least, we've got one card. We do not have the very famous one, but this is probably more valuable than the famous one. And we got Alex Madrid. If you know anything, somebody was doing the Jose Uribe thing with Alex Madrid and taking some sort of ridiculous like 90 Donruss or 89 Donruss or whatever and throwing it up on eBay and calling it thousands of dollars or whatever. So that is the exact same player, Alex Madrid, and I think I got that for TTM purposes. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to do a slideshow of that if I can. Really cool stuff today, and thank you for watching.
I'm feeling high, I'm awake all night, like I'm addicted to a drug. I'm feeling blind, but I can't rewind. I was a victim from the start. You're stuck in my brain, can't get you off my mind. And I don't got no antidote. I was being blind by you all the time. Oh, antidote. I was being blind by you all the time. Oh, antidote. Antidote. I don't got no antidote. I was being blind and I don't got antidote.
to leave me alone. This boy and me, I try to hide, they wanna be alone.